Dear Linux people, fuck you. This channel, modest as it is, has already received multiple items of hate mail for the Dear Linux People series. So before you again go in the comments section, allow me to anticipate your shallow arguments. Number 1, Linux is better. No, it's not. Number 2, Linux is better. No, it's not. Number 3, Linux is better. No, it's not. That's inherently what your arguments boil down to, and you people have less legs to stand on than an EOD post-Iraq. Hold on a minute. Sorry about that. Thought I fucking saw something. Where was I? Oh, okay. For example, a noob comes to Linux and they're like, how do I download this feature? And you're like, go to the terminal and type this shit. And the noob's like, why can't I just download an installer like Windows? And any answer you give is not satisfactory, because there is no satisfactory answer. There's no objective reason why you should have to get apps through the package manager. Now you'll counter, and you'll say something like, well, it's more secure. From who? Viruses? Okay, maybe. But I haven't gotten a virus in at least 5 years, and that wasn't even on a Windows computer. I've never gotten a virus on Windows. And I go around the internet downloading random programs that I'm probably not supposed to. So your whole argument that it's more secure is bullshit right away. Number 2, there's a huge fucking concern with the control that the package manager gives. The package manager has root access to your system and effectively controls what apps you can and cannot run. That would be like the equivalent on Windows of only being able to use the Microsoft Store. And yeah, it's true. You know what? You guys do have a fucking point that you can download apps outside the package manager, but they're usually quarantined to /opt, and they have less privileges in the system. They're second-class applications. And that's if you can find an offline installer in the first place. Linux developers are the only people I've ever heard say you should assemble your own source code. And what if a distro decides to go woke? And they're like, we don't like this app. You're not allowed to have access to it anymore. And don't say that's a bullshit argument, because nobody thought Apple, Amazon, or Google would do anything like that until just a few months ago. And I'll remind you that if you're watching this on Odyssey, you can't download that app from the Google Play Store. So, you know, if Microsoft tried to do something like this, you'd be all up their ass. If you could only download from the Microsoft Store, you would be all up their ass about it. And when Microsoft, in a scandal a few months ago, got root access to some Raspberry Pis, you were all up on their ass about it. And you should have been, because they had root access to your system, which means that even you people think that some organization that you don't know having root fucking access to your system is a bad thing. You just hate when Microsoft does it and tolerate it when Linux does it, because you think you're in a holy war against Microsoft. You people are fucking insane. Like, let me put it this way. Downloading an app from wherever you want on the internet, online or offline, installing it how, when, if you choose, from wherever you choose, isn't that the most free way to do downloads? Like, as in free speech, not free beer, way to do downloads without middlemen, with total autonomy, able to do this shit however the fuck you want? Yeah, it is. You people are so fucking full of shit, and I'm just getting started on you motherfuckers.